Hi everyone, it's Victor here of Accounting Archives, and for this video, I will share to you maybe one of the greatest investment that I've done in my career. Actually, hindi ko siya maituturing na personal investment kasi I am a company sponsor to take up this kind of training. Pero this is something that I greatly recommend sa mga friends ko to also take up and learn the methodology kasi it really gives moral sa part ko, and once I learned the methodology, I also got appreciation sa kumpanya namin. So maaaring marami sa inyo ang hindi pa naririnig o walang idea sa term na Lean Six Sigma. So to give you a perspective, ito yung average salary ng mga Lean Six Sigma belt holders sa Pilipinas at yung average salary nila. So kung interesado kayo magkaroon ng small bites idea regarding sa Lean Six Sigma methodologies, then para sa inyo ang video na to. By the way nga pala, this video is just a high-level overview sa Lean Six Sigma. It's not gonna be a replacement doon sa seminars and training na may offer ng mga schools offering Lean Six Sigma. Basically, ang Lean Six Sigma certificates ay hindi exclusively in-offer sa mga accountant. Kinukuha rin ito ng mga doktor, engineer, IT, call center agent, supervisor, managers, o kahit anong kasing role o rank and file ka man sa kumpanya nyo, pwede mong kunin ang Lean Six Sigma certificates. Pero siyempre may mga parameters at mga requirements na dapat mong i-take up or dapat mong makomply, like passing the examination and actually completing a project in your current company applying the Six Sigma methodologies. So basically, Lean Six Sigma have tools and methodology to help the company improve its process. By the way nga pala, to give you an historical background, Lean Six Sigma was initially introduced by Bill Smith by the year 1980s while he's working in Motorola. And ever since, a lot of multinational company have seen adaptation on this process kasi nakita talaga nila yung savings and improvement in the process. So basically, if you achieve the Six Sigma score, that is equivalent to 99.9996 defect-free in the process at a time, and that is also equivalent to 3.4 error per million of opportunity. So as I've said nga, having that kind of quality in the process will eventually equates to customer loyalty and good morale of the employees. So basically, as I remember, there are two kinds of methodology in Six Sigma. So first methodology is the DMAIC procedure or methodology, and the second is the DMADV procedure or methodology. So yung DMAIC methodology actually is mnemonics yan. So, D stands for define, M stands for measurement, A stands for analyze, I stands for improvement, and C stands for control. So, basically, yung DMAIC procedure or methodology is ginagamit or ina-apply sa mga process na existing na within the company. So, for future or further improvement na to sa current existing process. So sa define phase, you identify what's the problem in the process. Ano yung gusto ng mga customer at ano yung mga opportunity for improvement. So say for example, sa enrollment sa PUP, ang problema dun is bakit ang haba ng pila at ilang oras ba it takes the enrollment. So, hihingi ng mga survey sa mga estudyante, ano mga gusto nila, at identify mo yung mga further improvement na pwedeng i-apply to improve that process. So, pagdating naman sa measure phase, you do quantitative analysis. Dito na yung measure ka talaga kung ano yung current situation, or you identify or you quantify or you calculate what's current situation before the improvement. Ano ba yung problema? Gano'n ba kahaba yung process, or gano'n katagal yung queuing sa pila sa PUP? Bakit ganito yung sitwasyon? Ano yung current situation? Remember, what you cannot measure, you cannot control. The analyze phase, you determine what's the defect in the process. You identify saan yung mga backlog, saan naiipit yung process. You identify ano ba mga magiging problema, ano yung mga naging dahilan, bakit naiipit yung enrollment. So you further do analyzation on the measurement or the data you've already gathered. So sa improvement phase naman, based on the analyzation you've done on the data you've gathered, you apply the improvement, and you have to make sure that you focus on the defects cited in the define phase. At syempre, when you do the improvement and you see that it's already meeting the customer requirements and answering all the problems in the define phase, control means that you have to monitor and make sure that the consistency of the process is present all the time. Hindi yung pwedeng okay siya ngayong buwan, next month hindi naman pwede. Well, pwede magkaroon ng mga outliers depending on some certain or peculiar events, pero given the business as usual scenario, dapat yung improvement will always be in place. So simply saying, that's the DMAIC procedure, no? Usually ina-apply yan sa mga process na existing na within the company. So yung next methodology is yung DMADV. Ito naman yung process or methodology na ginagamit kapag magka-create ka pa lang ng new process or product. The objective of this one is kapag may new product launch ka or new services na gagawin, it is already a Six Sigma process. I mean, hindi ka nagagawa ng crap or basura. From the start of creating that service or product, it is already qualified as Six Sigma. So again, yung DMADV is a mnemonics. So D stands for define. So basically, ang gagawin mo dito is you will create surveys and base your information on historical data, identifying ano ba yung mga gusto ng customer doon sa new product na ilalunch mo. So basically, magma-market ba sila? For example, gagawa ka ng kotse or pizza. Anong klaseng pizza yung gagawin mo na new sa market na magugustuhan ng mga tao or bibili talaga ng product na yan? M stands for measure is based on the gathered information or surveys, you identify the specification or mga requirements to meet the customer needs and requirements nga. So sa measure, you identify, say for example, yung pizza na gagawin mo, ano yung mga consisting ingredients niya, ano yung mga equipment na kayang mag-answer or mag-cater yung mga requirements. Say for example, gusto niya ng pizza na square, anong klaseng mold ang kailangan mong bilhin, di ba? So doon ka na magkakaroon ng measurement to answer the specification ng defined phase ng DMADV. And then A stands for analyze, in which you will analyze alternative solution sa mga problem or sa mga measurement na requirements na na-identify mo. Say for example, mahal yung ganitong klaseng ingredients, ano pa ba yung alternative pero magbibigay pa rin ng same quality doon sa product na gagawin mo. Then here comes the D, which stands for the design phase. Ito na yung gagawin nyo na yung actual product. Sometimes magkakaroon ng revision dito based on the analyze phase. Babalik kayo sa analyze phase. Minsan magkakaroon din kayo ng mga close group dito para magkaroon ng mga feedback doon sa output ng product nyo, kasi may mga testing na gagawin bago mo i-actual launch sa public yung product. So doon nangyayari yun sa design phase. Then here comes the last phase, which is yung verify. Yung verify, ito yung ginagawa talaga to make sure that all specification of the product or services meets the requirement of the customer. Kasi bago ka magkaroon ng launching sa public or issue ng isang product, dapat lahat ng quality and specification is na meet para dun sa mga customer, kasi sila yung bibili eh. So ayaw mo kasi magkaroon ng tawag dito yung premature launching ng product mo kung kulang-kulang pa siya. So basically, at least kapag nagsimula ka ng product na ginamitan mo na agad ng DMADV, wala nang magiging waste doon. Tama na yung pagkaka-arrange ng manufacturing alignment, wala nang magiging parang delay sa process, kasi from the start, you already apply Six Sigma methodologies. So yun yung background ng Six Sigma, guys. Ano naman yung Lean? Yung Lean, di ba, ito yung parang puro laman, walang taba? Yung Lean is the methodology in which you try to remove all the non-value adding doon sa process. Yung say for example, may isang process, tas ang ginagawa ng pag dumating sa isang empleyado, ang ginagawa niya, sumasayaw-sayaw pa siya, pero wala namang nagiging dagdag na value dun sa product. Which is parang actually hindi naman yung part ng process. So say for example, to be serious, may isang process na dumating sa'yo, pero may ginagawa ka doon, nag-stamp ka, pero it doesn't make sense. Bakit ginagawa mo pa yan? Wala namang naidadagdag sa process, sa mga susunod na flow, or hindi naman siya magiging kapakipakinabang sa mga end users or customers, or kahit yung mga susunod pang magiging process, wala namang internal control na dapat gawin. So bakit nandun pa yung process? Might as well tanggalin mo na siya. It will actually save time doon sa process. Just think of it, yung Lean and then yung Six Sigma, if you combine that, that's the Lean Six Sigma. So I personally is a green belt holder, Lean Six Sigma professional. I'm hoping and I'm planning to further upgrade it to black belt. Hopefully, maybe next year, depending on the company budget, kasi may mga parang problema tayo ngayon. Pero actually, sa mga accountants sa inyo guys, what I'm saying is napaka mahalaga siya at napaka-connected siya sa process natin, kasi sometimes yung kailangan na improvement sa isang process comes or give rise sa mga financial value. Say for example, nakikita natin na mababa yung sales natin kumpara dun sa sales ng iba, sa ating mga competitor, and then you identify ano ba ang mga maling ginagawa natin. So sometimes the initiation or yung nagpo-push for the organization to identify or to do improvement is coming from the figures na tayo nagsusupplement o tayong gumagawa, no? At basically, kung gusto nyo rin maging management accountant or take up a CMA, napaka-importante or napaka-applicable na knowing the Lean Six Sigma methodologies. So, isa pang justification kung bakit masasabi ko na magandang kumuha ng Six Sigma training ang mga accountant is that alam natin yung cost-benefit analysis, ano? Na-identify, marunong tayo mag-present value calculation at yung mga project-based feasibility study, alam natin yun kasi ginagawa natin yun sa school at saka sa actual job natin. We are like bombarded on figures. Kaya nga sabi ko nga kanina, sometimes the initiative of doing an improvement comes from the figure, which is napaka-bombarded tayo sa mga figures at mga variance analysis. So yun nga, hindi tayo yung tipong magsasuggest lang ng parang bili agad na equipment, i-online agad yung tawag dito process, or gumawa agad ng further suggestion, kasi we understand and we further evaluate yung impact and cost benefit ng mga improvement na to. So yun na yung masasabi ko, maganda talaga siyang tawag dito, combination, yung pagiging CPA, CMA, management accountant, tsaka yung pagkuha ng Six Sigma certificate, kasi ma-apply nyo talaga siya, nag-link sila, nag-jive sila together. So I personally appreciate nung nakuha ko yung certificate ko, I was actually recognized sa kumpanya, may mga konting mga perks na natanggap, and I got promoted. At saka malaki talaga yung sahod na binibigay sa mga Six Sigma professional guys, if you are not aware yet. Kasi basically karamihan ng mga nanonood sa akin is estudyante pa lang, pero kapag nagtatrabaho na kayo, more or less maririnig nyo yung terminology na Six Sigma talaga, kasi malaki yung mga binibigay sa kanila. So pagdating naman sa school guys, I will recommend no other than dun sa school na pinanggalingan ko, one of the best Lean Six Sigma school in the Philippines. Yun yung Six Sigma PH guys. So ilalagay ko na lang yung link ng website nila doon sa description ng video na to, para may visit nyo na rin, for you to also have a reference probably in the future kapag nakagraduate na kayo and you further want to improve or have leverage in your career, you take up that. And I highly recommend yung school namin. It is actually internationally recognized at they actually make sure na you learn before they give you certificates, kasi nga may mga rumors na yung iba parang nagsiseminar lang, or parang alam mo yun, parang nag-i-exam lang is nagkakaroon na ng certificate. Pero doon sa school na pinanggalingan ko, which is yung Six Sigma PH, you can search that in Google guys, is talagang they make sure that you have passed or created a certain project sa kumpanya nyo, na talagang nakapag-apply kayo ng Six Sigma methodologies sa inyong kumpanya bago sila magbigay ng certificate. So, actually give moral and high value sa profession. Kasi nga, hindi natin maiwasan na may mga iba nagbibigay ng certificate lang. So, yun guys, you can visit their website and look for their seminar schedules for your consideration. If not now, maybe in the future. So, one of the best Six Sigma school, actually, if not the best Six Sigma school in the Philippines. Hopefully, guys, may natutunan kayo ngayon sa video na to. This is not just purely related sa accounting, kasi when you go out and work sa mga kumpanya, hindi lang basta-basta or simply accounting lang yung dapat yung i-apply sa work nyo. So, you'll have to learn a lot of things. Yun, guys, thank you and see you guys in my next videos. Bye!